Hi guys, welcome to EGTV. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Everyone watching us right now, before we start with anything or watching us on the replay, please do make sure you slap the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are yet to do so. Vibes from the Six has returned, ladies and gentlemen. We know the international break is boring and it's dead, but we're here, you get me? We're here to give you a good show, a good time, as always, or have you on lock and entertained. So let me introduce today's panel. You get me? Today's panel is an incredible one, an incredible panel, absolutely incredible. So let me start off, of course, first with the owner of EGTV, the Arsenal fan that has people rattled all over social media and on YouTube. Man like Egal has joined us. Thank you so much for joining us, Egal. Big up your damn self. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Joining us as well, Manchester United fan, well known as a spaces merchant. Put him full screen and he will be unable to perform because he has camera awkward shyness. My brother from another mother, man like AK is in the building. Thank you so much for joining us, AK. Big up your damn self. Joining us as well, we listen, every panel needs a Spurs fan. Every panel needs a Spurs fan. They're hard to come by, they're hard to find. He spent his whole day fighting off Spurs fans, telling them that Ramsdale is a top 10 Premier League player. Man like Alan is in the building. Thank you so much for joining us, Alan. Big up your damn self. And finally, last but not least, leave the big boy till the end, the oldest person on the panel. He's 48 years old. Big up to him, a Manchester City fan, and he will always remind you that he watched Manchester City way more in Main Road than he ever did at the Etihad. And he's not like these new Twitter snobs who complain about not winning league titles, and he will never predict a City victory again on the show. Man like Daps is joining us. Thank you so much for joining us, Daps.
Now that is how you do an intro.
Oh my God, it got hiring full time, man. Hiring full time.
Okay. Big up Hussam. Guys, there's a lot of conversations to talk about today, but we have to start with Manchester United. Obviously, Manchester United currently do not have a manager. Obviously, Manchester United have been looking around the world football trying to find a manager. There's been rumors about Poch and Ten Hag. We're going to have to discuss that. But at this moment in time, it seems closer and closer that Ten Hag could be that manager. Now, there's a lot. I'm still confused. There is a lot of fans who are still split about what Manchester United's direction is going to be, everything else. But I feel like categorically everyone agrees that Ten Hag is the right man. I don't know what you guys think, but I'm going to throw it over to the resident Manchester United fan, AK. You tell me what you think about Ten Hag to Manchester United right about now.
AK, you're not gonna ask my permission to speak like last time?
No, because this, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait until you take control and then I'm gonna do that. Don't ruin my joke, Hassan. I can't make the joke now if you already made it. Listen, United is a mess, but in my opinion, that there's no single manager that can sort out the mess. United needs a structural reboot from the very, very top all the way till the very, very bottom. There's a lot of players that need to go. Ten Hag coming in or Poch coming in or whoever it is comes in does not equate to absolutely anything, in my opinion, unless the structure is sorted out. The good thing about Ten Hag coming in is I believe it shows a direction of at least trying to sort something out. If you look at Manchester United, who they've been linked with, forget the manager for a second. I know that's the talking point. But if you look at all the other people that they've been linked with, I think his name is Paul Mitchell as director of football, who a lot of you might not know him, but Paul Mitchell.
Related to Grant and Phil, I believe.
You might not know him, but he's
son of Peggy.
Send her the link.
Everyone say cheese. Everyone say cheese. I'm gonna send her a picture of this straight up.
Cheese.
I don't even know what was happening there.
Or send it to Colleen. You get me.
I like the way you heard the voice.
Anyway, go on.
So listen. With United, it's about sorting out the structure more than anything. More than bringing up.
I'm sorry, AK.
Free AK already. Free AK.
Big up
Free AK. Free AK from the shackles of Egal. Free AK from the shackles of Egal's director, your abilities. Free him. Free him. Free AK. Everyone in the comment section, please spam free AK right now. Everyone in the comment section, just spam free AK. I want the whole comments to just be free AK, please.
Guys,
AK, finish your sentence.
Big up
Finish your
Diego
sentence.
Jose.
Forget the
First
sentence.
of all,
we have
big
to
up.
respect the super chat. So big up Diego, my guy. Egal, why is Mason Mount the best midfielder in the world? He's not. It was just some guy trolling yesterday. Anyways, continue. What are you saying?
Okay.
Free AK.
First of all, big up Diego Jose. Always on every single show, literally. All jokes aside, always supporting, whether it's with super chats or just being in the chat, whatever it is. Big up to him, and of course,
That's my guy, you know. Big up Diego
the rest
Jose.
of you lot are always there as well. Big up to you guys, man. These shows would be absolutely nothing without the comment section, without the support from you guys. So sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for tuning in every time. Back to Manchester
That's not
United.
what it says off camera, by the way.
Off camera, I think this you lot are a bunch of dickheads. I'll be real. I'll say how it is. But back to Manchester United for a second. I think with United, the manager thing, I get it. Listen, if Ten Hag comes in, okay, yes. If Poch comes in, okay, yes. I'm not against either of them. As much as people have things to say about Pochettino, about him being a bottler and whatnot. I think Pochettino has proven that given the resources and the time, he can build a squad good enough to go and compete. Let's be very, very honest. And what Manchester United need is a manager that can build. So Pochettino or Ten Hag, either of them is okay. I don't think the manager is the problem. I think the problem is the structure. And in order for the structure to be fixed, it needs a reboot from top to bottom. I've said this many times on Spaces, and I think I said this even on me and Hassam's show. There's always a lot of rumors circulating around Manchester United, and you just have to choose what to believe and what not to believe. There was an article that came out on New Year's Day, I believe it was on the 2nd of January, it was The Athletic that brought the article out, and they were talking about sources in the club informing them that the club was split into essentially two entities, the commercial side of the club and the footballing side of the club. If this is to be believed, then it would be Michael Edwards who'd be leading the financial side of the football club, and John Murta with Darren Fletcher and Ralph Rangnick leading the football side of the club. If that is true, then I expect a better summer this year. But there is one transfer that is going to tell me if Man United have progressed or if they haven't, and that's Declan Rice. Traditionally, an English player, all jokes aside, traditionally an English player of Declan Rice's stature for 80 million, 90 million has Manchester United stamped all over it. Let's be very honest. If they go out there and they make that signing, then it tells me everything I need to know. It tells me that nothing has really changed. It's just a bunch of bullshit. If they go out there and they resist the urge to sign Declan Rice and they go get profiles, it will tell me that something has changed. For me, more than anything, we can have a conversation about the managers. I think, as a Man United fan, I think it's irrelevant whichever manager comes in. If the backing and the structure around the manager isn't good enough, they will fail. Let's be very real. They will fail. The next one will come in, he will fail. The next one will come in and he will fail. So I think more than anything, we should be looking at, as a United fan anyways, I'll be looking at the whole structure of the club, seeing what changes, who has what role. And again, Man United is very different to other clubs. The names of the actual roles mean absolutely nothing. I hope people understand this. You'll see someone called a technical director who's also an assistant coach or assistant manager. You'll see someone who's called the director of football, but his job has nothing to do with the job of a director of football. It's very, very weird. The names, it's like the names are handed out without the actual roles being considered. So less the name of the roles, but more the actual roles of the people in charge is what I'm going to be looking at going into the summer, and that's going to determine which direction Manchester United goes in.
Big up.
AK, we're 9 minutes into the video. Can we talk now, or like, are you going to continue?
No, AK
is the King's speech. Do you want
I literally
after you're done?
Okay, so for the first time ever on the show, and I'll say this, the first time ever you've asked me about Manchester United, and I've given you what I actually think.
That's not the first time.
Actual opinion. My actual opinion, without giving you PR, I've given you what I actually think, and now you're telling me to stop speaking.
Yo, guys,
this is where I ask for.
No, I'm asking for permission for us to speak. That's what I'm asking.
The floor is yours.
Do we have permission?
Can I just throw a wrench in there? I seen some Manchester United fans still saying they want Pochettino. So what do you guys think about that?
I think here's the thing: people who put Pochettino and Ten Hag in totally different categories are capping. Let me just explain to you the types of football fans on Twitter. the types of football fans on Twitter, like, and in general in real life, are sheep. So whatever someone says, they will just follow it blindly. Everyone is just sucking off Ten Hag. I bet on money, I'm willing to throw money on the situation to bet that not one person has watched more than 2 90-minute games of Erik Ten Hag, and both of them are in the championship. Everyone will just follow and regurgitate the same shit they hear from someone else. AK is educated. AK actually knows football when he wants to. So he actually said it as it is.
Thank you very much.
Poch and Ten Hag, both of them, no problem. Why? Because they're in the same category. Can we stop acting like Ten Hag is this like unbelievably clear manager of Poch, blah, blah. He isn't. He isn't. Based on what? Like, can the people calm down a little bit? Maybe his philosophy is more attractive. He's better with the young players. I'd say, okay, I agree. But don't sit here and pretend that Pochettino is this.
Do you know what it is, Hussam? Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? To put it simply, Hussam, is the fact that Poch's so-called bottles, or when he's bottled things, have been in the eyes of especially us Premier League fans, whether it's in the league or whether it's in the Champions League, because Tottenham, the fact that we've seen him do it gives these people the idea that Pochettino is a bad manager, without taking into context the situation that he was on, without taking into context exactly what was going on at the time. Yes, Pochettino has bottled things, absolutely. I don't think Ten Hag has been in a position to be put under pressure to bottle things. Is the point? Is what I would say. Pochettino,
exactly what he got a bottle the Eredivisie.
Ten Hag under the pressures of Manchester United, and people can say whatever they want about United recently, but it's still one of the biggest clubs in the world, definitely the biggest club in England. The pressures that come with that Man United job are incredible. I don't know if Ten Hag can handle it. That's the thing.
Ten Hag only has 4 trophies to his name. So when people say, oh, Ten Hag has so much more trophies than Poch, I'm going to defend Poch here. He doesn't have that much less than Poch. I know Poch has only won his trophies recently, but hey, personally, I would love to see Poch back in the Premier League so I can call him a bottler and make fun of him. But besides that, I really do believe, realistically, if you look at the intel that he could bring in from Ajax and how they could change the whole situation at Manchester United and go a little bit more modern with their recruiting, with their style of play, with their new with the goalkeeper, and I feel like the impact that Ten Hag could have in Manchester United could be very, very very good in their way of recruiting players going forward, because they're not going to then go for the big star player.
Egal, Ten Hag is the shiny new toy. That's the problem.
Yeah. So
you don't think Ten Hag would impact the recruitment and change things at Manchester?
No, but you're making the assumption that they're going to give him the keys. Based on what?
Yeah.
These are power-hungry people in powerful positions. Antonio Conte, once again, we were on the show, Vibes from the 6. Alan was there from the start. As soon as Antonio Conte was announced, we went live and we spoke Egal. And what's the sentence I said? I said, football is the world of broken promises. Don't come in here and tell me that everything anyone's promised they get. That's cap. Antonio Conte was promised better backing in January. He got Kulusevski and he got the other guy, Bentancur. That's who he got. So now he has to deal with it. That's football. So if you're hearing the whole Ten Hag, he's gonna get given the keys to the kingdom, blah blah blah. Do we actually have evidence to suggest that will happen? Because I don't have evidence to suggest that will happen. That's just absolute bullshit, in my opinion.
Hassam,
right? Can I just say something? So obviously, before I get to the Pochettino thing, no, before I get to the Pochettino thing, obviously, because he's been a manager of my club, Ten Hag's football is really good, like in Holland. Will he be able to adapt it to the Premier League? Will it fit with the Premier League? We don't know. Has he got the people there at Man United to come in and do that at this moment in time? No. So the players there to play the Ten Hag style of football. So it's a process in itself. Let's go back to the Pochettino thing. Pochettino is really good at managing a young team who are buying into his ideas to play on the front foot, pressurise and all that. Man United don't have those type of people. What Man United do have are certain players that Pochettino wanted at Spurs. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. When he comes back, Donny van der Beek. He wanted, well, no, Martial's gone now, but he wanted Luke Shaw at Spurs and all that. So he's got some players there that he wanted. So we've seen Pochettino can do it in the Premier League with less funds, without the name players and all that. The only thing that didn't get Pochettino over the line is that he was not backed. He wasn't backed with a world-class signing. No, like a world-class name or two to push us over the edge, because we had a really good team. And for a season and a half, all I heard was people going, Absolutely. How can you improve this Spurs team? But you could improve the Spurs team because we didn't win anything. So, of course, you could improve them to win. I think Pochettino can't manage big names because you can see it. Although they're going to win the league, I think he's struggling in PSG to manage the big names. I think he struggles to manage an aging team. I think he needs to have that sweet spot of really young to about 28, and I reckon he can win stuff at a big club with the right backing. But as AK said, Man United, like Spurs and all that, are a mess in themselves, so they can't, from the top down, it's run completely bad. So I think probably the best bet for them would be Ten Hag, because I think Pochettino going into that situation will be pretty much like Spurs, but it'll be a lot more hype and a lot more pressure on him to win stuff. So I think they would be better suited to Ten Hag, but it will still take time.
Egal, you send Kendall the link. Send her the link.
Kendall said she can't come on because she's going to go to sleep soon. But big up to Kendall.
Okay. Big up Kendall. Boo, tomato.
Anyway,
no, listen. The thing is,
let's just get Dabs in, AK, quickly.
Go on.
Yeah, bring Dabs in. Why not? Where's Dabs?
There's Dabs.
Anyone? Dabs?
P. There's a P in it.
Listen, I struggle saying it. Leave me alone.
I don't know how.
It's 4 letters.
I said, leave me alone. Like, he's a little kid.
Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Anyways, I'm
say paper. Say paper.
You don't know that Indian?
Allow
it.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
What's so bad about what I did?
Go on, Dabs.
Go on, Dabs. Go on.
Now, you know what? It's interesting because my view was, that who Man United get will tell us, like, if their board is going to change or not, right? But then listening to what you guys are saying, it's a fair point that I'm going with the agenda that Ten Hag is this project manager that every single board want, and that to get him, it's almost a case of he's interviewing them, and if he decides to go for the job, it's because he's had reassurances that they will back him. But I get what you lot are saying, that is me presuming that they want him. But I was going to say, if they go with him, maybe the board's willing to change their minds. If they go with Pochettino, they want a yes man, because he has been a yes man at PSG. He hasn't got signings he's wanted. He's got signings they gave him. So if he takes the United role, there's a fair chance that nothing's going to change. Whereas if you get Ten Hag, maybe. But then I'm listening to you lot thinking, you know what? I'm maybe overrating Ten Hag because I ain't never watched fucking Ajax. So I'm going to be 100.
The thing is with Ten Hag, and Hassam kind of has a point, but here's where Hassam's point doesn't make sense to me anymore. If Erik Ten Hag was to get this Manchester United job, we know anything that Erik Ten Hag has achieved is based off the fact that he's had a system around him. Especially at Ajax, they work in a very specific way. There's a director of football or a footballing, whatever you want to call it, that works directly with him. But Hassam, it's true. Listen to what I'm saying first. There's one that works closely with him, and then there's one above him that they report to, in essence. So there's two directors of football. One is a CEO by name, and one is a director of football. At Manchester United, he's not going to get that. That's the honest truth. He will not get that at Manchester United, because I don't see Manchester United changing everything that they're doing to suit a manager. But where I do get a little bit of hope from is...
That's the point, though.
No, but one sec, I'm not done yet. Where I do get a little bit of idea that there might be some change is... We're talking about January. This is 3 months before any Ten Hag links or anything like that was happening. It was already reported that the club was trying to change the structure of the footballing side. Now, if you are trying to change a structure, the best man to bring in is a man who works under a specific structure. So by being linked to Ten Hag, you're already showing me that you're trying to change something. Because Ten Hag is not going to come in unless he's going to get things the way he wants them. Let's be very, very honest, bro. He's not just going to come into Manchester United and do what they tell him to do. That's not who he is. So, again, the truth is we don't know what's going to happen in 3 months' time. We don't know what's going to happen in 4 months' time. But we can only look at what we're being told from respectable people and make our judgment based off of that. And going by the best United sources that there is, I've come to the conclusion that they are trying to change something. And maybe this is me again buying the hype just to be disappointed again. But I can only go off of what I'm reading from people that I know are correct, or are correct most of the time, if that makes any sense.
Honestly, AK, bias aside, Ten Hag is probably the best fit for Manchester United, in my opinion. And I think majority of you guys would agree.
But is Man United the best fit for Ten Hag?
The best fit is Brendan Rodgers.
That is the correct question.
Brendan Rodgers?
Hassam's
trolling. You can't say that without a smile.
The other day, when people was going...
The best fit is Brendan Rodgers. Am I smiling?
Why is that?
When people were talking about how he was
Premier League proven
by Man United...
This whole Premier League proven thing is so much bullshit, man. Hassam, stop, please.
Okay, guys. Also,
Isn't Brendan Rodgers Premier League proven? He is.
What has been Premier League proven?
Ten Hag could be the next Frank de Boer. You never know.
Okay, was Jurgen Klopp Premier League proven when he came in?
Okay, Hussam, you agreed with me,
Was
right?
Pep Guardiola Premier League proven when he came in? No,
so
Hussam, don't ignore me. Don't ignore me, Hussam. Answer my question, please. Was Jurgen Klopp Premier League proven when he came in?
Egal, sorry, I can't hear you.
Oh, okay, so again, Hussam making useless points again.
Jurgen Klopp was not Premier League proven. Pep was not Premier League proven.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. I think the best fit is Pochettino, though. Not
Can I do some admin?
because Ten Hag is going to change the whole. The reason why Poch fits in more than Ten Hag is Ten Hag is going to have to change the whole philosophy.
And we need that. You know what, people? One more thing, yeah. One thing people don't seem to understand is we want a reboot at Manchester United. Like, I'm so sorry. Anyone who's linked with the club in any way, any former player, out the door. Any former manager, out the door. The Manchester United need to move away from the history. That's what's holding us back now.
You know what, AK?
What's holding us back? What's holding us back? One second, Gal. What's holding us back is the fact that we are so attached to this whole class of '92, this whole Sir Alex Ferguson, Manchester United way, that we can't seem to move past it. We need to separate. We need to separate ourselves. We need to separate ourselves as an entity from that and from Manchester United. If Man United want to move forward, if Manchester United want to move forward, they need to make sure that people who made these decisions that got us to where we were no longer are making these decisions, if that makes sense.
Get your hairline out.
Okay, Alan and Daps, who are your best?
Say that again.
Who are your best fits for Manchester United? Poch or Erik ten Hag?
Either way, it's going to take time, but I reckon probably the best fit for them, and if they want to like have a complete rebuild, I think it's Ten Hag. Okay,
Daps.
I'm gonna talk from a City point of view. I want Poch because if Poch goes there, I think the club's not changing. I think the board stays the same. So I'm all for Poch. Real quick, people smash the like, and also any trolls. Yeah, we love your comments because that helps push the show. So keep the comments coming. It will keep the number.
It does have an effect on that.
No, but that was a good question. Do you sleep like while you're standing up? That was a good question.
I wish I could. Jesus Christ.
Imagine how amazing that would be if someone just could sleep while they're standing. That would be incredible.
No, I'm not gonna lie though. My energy when I sit down is shit. You don't want me to sit down. I just
we need the good energy.
That's why.
Yep.
Horses sleep standing.
I love the drip as well today, Daps. That's my guy.
Actual salmon today as well, by the way. Actual salmon.
Big up to my guy Daps. Let's talk about the next topic. It is Marcus Rashford linked to Arsenal. I know it's absolutely crazy. It doesn't. Talk to me, guys. What are you guys saying? Marcus Rashford to Arsenal. I personally, let me just get it out there first. I don't want Marcus Rashford at Arsenal. I don't want him.
Get that head of yours held high immediately.
For many reasons, right? The reasons why I don't want Marcus Rashford. He would come in and be our highest paid player. Also, he would come in and also come with those issues of leaks in Manchester United. And Marcus Rashford has been one of the people who's been leaking stuff to the media. So I don't want that issue again. We've had that issue over the past couple of years, and we've kind of gotten rid of it. So I don't want that. Also, when it comes to this position that he will play, he'll be playing a versatile position, but he'll come into a team where we're just going to be about to sign a new striker. We're going to have Martinelli, Saka, Smith Rowe, and we're probably going to bring in another winger. If he is that versatile winger, he's going to. I really don't see where he's going to nail down a position.
You missed out the most important thing, Egal.
And finally, no. I'm not even going to talk about the political stuff.
Is this even legitimate, or is it just more like anyone's name?
Why wouldn't this be legitimate? Of course.
One second. I want to hear what Egal's final thing is. Go on, Egal.
My final point is I do not want to buy from Manchester United and give them an influx of cash to help themselves.
You think Manchester United need an influx of cash? That's your worry.
You don't need it. But
for FFP, yes, maybe.
You think United is affected by FFP in any way?
No. Okay, Mister, we make the most money.
We do make the most money, but
you do realize we made only 1 million.
You missed out the most important thing.
The stocks are going down. You're gonna end up with the Conference League. Yes, you need an influx of cash.
Egal, you missed out the most important thing.
What is it?
He's just not good enough, bro. Like, why do people talk about all this other stuff and then please, if this is actually true, and Marcus Rashford is linked with Arsenal, and there's a possibility he could go. I hope Ralph Rangnick signs that piece of paper. If it's 30 million, 40 million, 50, whatever it is, forget the money.
How much would you sell him for, AK, on a real one?
Wallahi, if I was in
Be
control,
realistic. How much would you actually sell him for?
Wallahi, I would sell him for the first price that comes in. Wallahi billah.
No, but what would be your price if they ask you?
If someone offers me 35 million, that's the most I can get. Wallahi.
Okay, let's ask the comment section. How much is Marcus Rashford worth? Let us know right now. The person who gets it right, we'll see who gets it right.
But what's the right answer though?
We'll figure based on No, we're gonna look at
the show. The person who gets it right, we'll see who gets it right. Like, I thought he was gonna throw in a prize or something.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh my
The
God.
person who gets it right, we'll see who gets it right. Okay, big up. I think with Rashford, I fully believe he's gonna work at his next club, but he needs to work on his mentality, number one. So he needs a manager to fix up his mentality. I think he just needs to get out of the negative environment in which he's been one of the reasons why it's caused this environment, 100%. And I just think, like, the thing is with Rashford, I think, like, I don't want to disrespect him too much, but like, I genuinely believe his level now. The thing is with United, there aren't even levels anyway. So you're looking at Rashford anyway in like a low. How can I say this? I think Rashford probably would thrive in a Villa, in a Spurs, in a Palace. He would actually thrive in that situation where there isn't much pressure. But now maybe when you look at it, if you take him to Arsenal respectfully are trying to win things. I think Arsenal are the best equipped team for the post-Pep Klopp era. So like that's what I'd say. So I think like that would be maybe a little bit of step backwards for Arsenal. But Rashford would 100% improve at Arsenal, 100%. It's way more positive environment and stuff.
Players tend to improve when they go to new teams either. Well, most players, especially when they take.
No, but he's going to get coached by Arteta, and the environment is positive.
I think people are misunderstanding the fact that Marcus Rashford, his IQ, his footballing IQ is so low. I don't think there is room for improvement. I've seen Marcus Rashford from a very, very young age. The people seem to forget that Marcus Rashford was never supposed to be that guy at Manchester United when he was coming up through the academies. He got injured. He got injured at 6. I think he got injured at 17. He was out for 2 years out of the academy, and then the whole injury situation happened where then he was allowed to come in and play. And let's be real, he did play when he came in. He proved that he deserved to be in the team, but his footballing IQ, in my opinion, is so low. I think Marcus Rashford has already peaked. From this point on, I think it's a plateau or he's going to go back down. I don't see the room for improvement that people are talking about, personally.
Okay.
Can I just give my Egal? I said to you earlier, yeah, just want to say on this. For me, I believe, that in the summer, unless we see something signed in the next month, I believe that in the summer, Raheem Sterling moves to Arsenal.
His wages are too high. We're going to talk about that in a second, though. Let's not.
Okay.
Why are you using Arsenal like as your junkyard, like just trying to get off all the?
One second, guys. One second.
Man's using Arsenal like it's like oh, anyone I don't want.
Egal,
you're trying to buy Origi? Minamino's for sale, Egal.
1 second.
The thing is, Chelsea told us that we can do that, though.
Let me just tell the people in the comment section, do me a favor, hit that like button. It's absolutely free. And if you want to join as a member, you can do that also. But you don't have to do that. Just hit that like button for me. That's absolutely
And hit that subscribe button as well, man. Guys, come on. You guys
subscribe, you weirdos, and like the video now.
I don't understand why you lot do this, man. How many people are watching right now, Egal?
We got 76 people in the house.
And how many likes is there at the moment?
Like 33, 34.
Okay, guys, listen. I'll be real with you.
No.
We're not having this. We're not having this. We're 30 minutes.
There's only one guy who can do this. Egal. Let me speak to the people.
Oh, so go on, Hussam. Yeah, you of course, it's the Hussam show.
Listen to me.
Free AK.
You don't have the streets. This channel hates you. Anyway, as I was saying, listen,
guys,
everyone right now. 76 people are watching us. The like button is free. Stop what you're doing right now and click like on that video this very second. Hit the like button right now. We better find 60 likes minimum 60 likes by the time Egal looks back again within 30 seconds. So slap the like button and subscribe. Welcome to the Hussam show. Thank you so much.
There you go. Big up Diego Jota joining as a new member. Big
That's
up
my guy right there.
Big up the pink jumper or salmon jumper. as it is, Daps. And now, just before we go any further, guys, Daps wanted to bring in an interesting topic. But before we go any further, do you guys think Marcus Rashford to Arsenal is actually a good move for Marcus Rashford, or is it
any move away from Man United?
Any move away from United is good for him, yeah.
Okay, and
any move away.
Is it a bad move for Arsenal?
He could go to
Rangers,
and it's good for Rashford.
It is a bad move for
Depends what you pay. Depends what you pay. Depends what the wages are.
Was it a bad move for Arsenal?
Yeah.
Because Arsenal have just spent a lot of time getting like bad eggs out of that, and literally Rashford, there's all that thing about him leaking and stuff like that, and then also in regards to the way he is, he's more about social media now than caring about his football. I think it's a bad move for Arsenal.
By the way, since we last spoke, he actually released a book. So the author thing is actually...
Don't get me wrong, what he's doing, Rashford, is really good, like with the free school meals and stuff like that and all that type of stuff. But I think he's more focused on that at the moment than he is on his football.
No one can question him outside of a football pitch. He is a phenomenal guy. But let's be real, that's not what we're here. We're not here to talk about the politics.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's distracting from his...
We're here to talk about on the pitch. And on the pitch, Marcus Rashford has simply put, has peaked, and I do not believe there is a way up for him. I don't think there's a level up for him.
Okay, guys, Dabs brought in an interesting topic: Sterling to Arsenal. Do we even entertain this at this point?
So can I give my justification first? Yeah. So first and most importantly, is his contract runs out summer 2023. Now we all know, that if a player does not sign a contract by round about May, the year before their contract is up, there's a fucking good chance that they're looking to run down their contract and get a higher wage and disappear. So if he doesn't sign, he's looking at other things. Now, before, I know he's linked with Barca. I know he was linked with Real Madrid, but that was prime Sterling with the numbers he was getting then. Them man are not going to, or PSG, none of them are going to entertain Sterling in the form he is currently in. He's not in that bad form at the moment, but he's not in elite Sterling form, right? So them big hitters, they need to disappear straight away. So then you look at the possible options. Now, Sterling wants to stay at City. He has said it's the same as with Mo Salah. He wants to stay at Man United, but at Liverpool. Sorry.
He wants to come to United,
No, but when you are a certain age, right?
Conference League football. You have
to say, even though I want to stay here, this is what I want you to pay me. If you're not going to pay me, I will look at what is out there. So that's what Mo Salah's doing at the moment. And it's like, until you tell me, give me what I want, I'm going to look what else is out there. Now, with Sterling, right? Firstly, the relationship with Arteta, right? He's got a very good relationship with Arteta. Very, very, very strong relationship with Arteta. It could even be said that Arteta helped to develop him almost as much as Pep did, right? Secondly, he's from Northwest London. No one on this panel can tell me who he supports, but he's from Northwest London, right?
No, he said it in an interview. He supports Man United.
Did he really?
I promise you, I'm not lying right now. He supports Man United.
I don't blame him, to be honest.
But anyway, so back to the other reasons, right?
He supports Man United and he played for Liverpool and City. What a snake.
Mad. Then you look at where he can play. He can play on the left, right, centre, right? He can play across the full front three. Now, finally, and people say he wants to win stuff, maybe. So I'll say, yeah, he would. But if someone's going to offer him more money, then you look at from Arsenal's point of view, they've just cleared a massive wage bill. They just got rid of Aubameyang, 350. So they do have money on the wage bill. Now, the big thing with Sterling that your board will love, I know your board's changed and you are buying players for more footballing reasons, but your board absolutely loves to sell football shirts, loves to sell football shirts. And I'm telling you, to young kids, but also more directly, young black children in London, Arsenal fans, even they still love Sterling. He plays for City. They still love Sterling, Sterling on the back of an Arsenal shirt sells shirts big time.
Do you know it does, but it's not going to happen. Two different factors. Arsenal, hold on. Arsenal are not going to spend the last 2 years getting rid of all the old dead wood and all that to have a young team that they're going to build on just to bring in Sterling, who's going to be at that age. And they're going to put him in over Martinelli, over Saka. I don't think so.
I think
for shirts, maybe.
It makes no logical sense.
Not just for shirts. No, if Arsenal do that, they're stupid.
Clip it, put it up there. Come back to it in the summer.
No, he's going to be linked to us in the summer no matter what.
No, I don't mean linked. I mean,
but he's not going to go to you.
But he's not going to come to Arsenal.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Now,
I think the move is more likely than you lot are giving it legs. I'll be real. It would make sense.
But why would Arsenal move backwards?
It's not moving. But it's not moving backwards.
He's not that old.
This is nothing against Sterling. But Alan just summarized it. They are looking to build on their youngsters right now. Martinelli, Saka, Odegaard, Emil Smith-Rowe, Tomiyasu, White, Gabriel, Ramsdale. That's a young core right there.
And Raheem Sterling is still only 27. Still has probably 5-6 years.
Also, another thing is,
he's not 27.
Completely. Don't ever think that Arsenal's board still don't want to sell shirts. How old is Sterling?
No, guys, quick
29, question. I think. I'm unsure.
27.
If Pepe sold, would you rather have Gnabry or would you rather have Sterling?
Gnabry's not going to be an option for you guys, man. Like, come on, Gnabry's not coming back to his contract. Gnabry's not coming back to the carpet, bro. I'll be real with you. It's not happening. That one is impossible.
So one other guy just made a really good comment. Hold tight. Who was it? Diogo just said, and this is very true as well. Sterling is a leader, right? Especially to younger players. Like he's a massive leader to younger players. Players
is actually trying to sell him, man.
No, but he's making a lot of sense though.
It's true. I'm just putting it out there. All these things you need to look at. It does make more sense than you might first think.
Why are people talking?
Sterling to Tottenham is much more likely.
He's not finished.
He's not finished.
Kendall is not finished for Newcastle level. For win the league level, he's finished.
Wait.
Listen, I just want to say.
Whoa! You need to be careful with that one, bro.
Raheem Sterling is a 27-year-old senior
Newcastle
player.
Ain't winning shit for the next 5 years.
Raheem Sterling is a 27-year-old. He is a senior player. He's got countless trophies and countless minutes under his belt. There is no reason why bringing Sterling in would set Arsenal backwards the way you guys are trying to make it seem like.
I'm not saying it's going to set backwards. It's just not going to be the right fit for not what they're trying to build for what.
It wouldn't be the right fit at all.
That's the only reason. I'm not saying he's going to.
I think you lot overestimating. I think it's more than possible.
So who goes on the bench then from the Arsenal front three?
Brother, anyone can go on the bench. It doesn't matter.
They need a squad.
So they would hinder the growth of Martinelli just to play Sterling.
Are we acting like teams haven't hindered the growth of young players to bring in an experienced player? Like what is that?
Arteta's got youth what he wants, so he's going to build on that.
Arteta's working with what he has to work with. If given the option to take someone like Sterling, I don't see Arteta saying no to that.
I think he would. It's just difference of opinion.
Sterling isn't world class at all, man.
Gnabry is way more realistic. Guys, let's just move on from this topic. There is a couple of topics that we need to discuss. So I'm going to throw it to you guys. This is just an interesting one. Memphis Depay is linked to Spurs. What does that sound?
Daps, I think you have background.
We can hear the noise.
God damn it, Daps.
Hold on. Give me one chance, and if not, I'll grab headphones.
Alan, how are we this synchronized? It makes no sense.
Is it better now?
Hello. It's perfect.
Yes. Liverpool are the biggest club in England. 6 Champions Leagues. Put them on the table. No, there is no echo.
I'm gonna leave the Haaland chat for a little bit later, but let's just get through some of these stories. Tottenham are linked to Barcelona star Memphis Depay. What do you guys think about that?
No thanks.
Has he fallen off again?
Yes.
Right.
No,
but I'm sorry. Can I just say, if anyone goes back, I've been screaming this last season when people were linking him with Barca. I was saying, sorry, he's dog shit. Like, he was dog shit at United before United actually turned dog shit. So, like, I don't get it. Everyone was talking up, no, he's good. What league was he in again? Oh, sorry, the same league that you're looking to get a manager from, actually. He's dog shit, man. I don't know. I don't get it. And Tottenham, nah. I think his attitude's just wrong as well. He's another one with a shit attitude.
Alan, how many points did he take off City this season?
6. The number in the middle there.
Welcome to Vibes from the 6. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go on, Alan.
Yeah, see that big 6? That's how many points we took off. No,
you guys are unbearable, man.
He's got ability and all that, but he's not at that level. He's got a really bad attitude. I don't want him coming in. I reckon we've got, obviously, he plays along the front. You've got Kane, Son, Kulusevski, Mora. I'd rather keep them. Bergwijn can go, but I'd rather keep them than have Depay in. I just don't think he's ever been at that level. And I'm not interested. Thanks. Next, please.
There you go. I think there's an echo, Dabs. So I just muted you for a second. It's okay. What do you call it?
Dabs even rejoined. See if it goes. Let me just say that Egal on the Depay thing. This is why ability merchants are ruining our sport. Someone like Memphis Depay, because he has all the ability in the world, but doesn't perform anywhere near his ability. Extremely inconsistent. Doesn't perform to the level required. And this is what happens. They didn't do as well as expected at United. They didn't do as well as expected at Lyon. Isn't doing as well as expected at Barcelona. Doesn't do as well as expected for Haaland. Blah blah blah. It's just jarring. Like, I think with Memphis Depay, it's gonna be another winger. So, 10, 15 years from now, we're gonna be saying the streets never forget Memphis Depay. Haha, that's it. Nothing, like, no one's ever gonna remember him in any like amazing light, like, oh wow, Memphis Depay. No one cares, bro. That would be, speaking of steps backward, that would be a step backward. Because what's the difference between Depay and Bergwijn? What? Depay has like a big moment in him? Is that it? Like, is that what we're doing now?
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I feel like we can move past this part. The next part is gonna be very interesting, and I think you guys are gonna really like it, except for Hussam. 13 Premier League teams currently earn more than Mo Salah, and it's absolutely
okay, guys. Thanks so much. I'm gonna see you guys later. Big up to all of you.
Hussam, don't run away. Don't run away. This is actually
how many of them are United players?
Listen, Cavani, John Stones,
2,
Timo
3,
Werner,
4,
Paul Pogba, Conte,
5,
Jack Grealish, Raheem
6.
Sterling, Lukaku, Rafael Varane, Jadon Sancho, De Gea, Kevin De Bruyne, and Cristiano Ronaldo all earn more money than Mo Salah.
Lukaku's on that list. Oh my god,
guys! I just want you lot to deep this. Yeah, 6 out of the 13 names on the list are Manchester United players, and people wonder why this club is so fucked.
You know what? The other thing to notice is the English tax is so obvious.
Is there any English players on there?
John Stones.
Yeah.
Sancho, Sterling,
Sterling, Grealish.
Stones.
English tax. John Stones is a prime example of it, to be fair.
So guys, how embarrassing.
Grealish is on 300k a week.
Boys, can I just say one thing to defend the English tax?
Earning that much. He should be earning 20.
There's no Liverpool players on this list.
He deserves another 100k on top of that.
There's no Liverpool players, no Arsenal players, and no
so
Spurs
overrated.
on this list.
Can I just say one thing on the English tax? Yeah, the English tax is relevant because
and I'm the Pope.
In a year or two's time, there is going to be some sort of different ruling to do with leaving Brexit.
Go on, Alan.
That is probably why, but it's shit. The English tax is so obvious, man.
This will get my hairline out.
I think Mo is
3AK hairline.
With the Mo situation. Listen. With the Mo situation, on a serious note, I think he's staying. This is just all drama that's going to get resolved. He's going to sign that contract. He's going to stay.
He already signed it, though.
Listen, Alan, we are on the same team. Don't make me turn on you, partner. We're on the same team. So when it comes to Mo, I think he's staying. He's going to sign that contract. Obviously, I previously predicted, and I made a mistake when I predicted the timing of the contract. But anyway, so when it comes to Mo, I think he's going to stay. I think he's going to learn from the mistakes of the other people, because if he goes to PSG, then that just immediately ruins everything for him. It ruins his career. He could become like a Premier League legend, the Liverpool legend, etc. If he goes to Man City, he would need like a squad team to like, squad. Is it squad? No. SWAT team. Who's squad? SWAT team to protect him around England.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing would go crazy. So he would need a special forces team of protection, because I think they just wouldn't allow it. I don't know why I thought of squat.
That was bad, Hassam. Wallah, that was bad.
Squat team.
I don't know why I said squat. Anyway, as I was saying, I think he's gonna stay. This is just unnecessary drama. I do want to call out his agent though, because his agent is an asshole. I have to say, I don't like the way he disrespected the club or club. But I think he's staying. And if he look, when I look at Mo, I don't look at someone who's trying to get the most money. I think he's trying to get the legacy bit. Also, interesting piece of information for you guys. Liverpool's wage bill triples because it's the most highly incentivized wage bill in the whole league. So if you score 5 goals, incentive. If you score 10 goals, incentive. 15, incentive. If you have 5 appearances, incentive. If you do this, incentive. It's extremely highly incentivized. So the base salaries might not be as high, but for example, Mo Salah earned the 5th most money or 6th most money from his wages in the last year, because it's very highly incentivized. It's about the goals, the assists, the appearances. So if you do well for the club, they pay you more. The argument is basically on the base salary. That's it. So, but I think it's going to get dealt with. He's going to stay. He's going to sign. So the argument is not even.
I will say.
Can I give people 1 second? The argument You spoke 9 minutes, AK. Can I speak for
Shut
2?
the fuck up. I finished what you're saying.
The argument with Mo Salah is not on. It's not on the salary full stop. It's on his trademark name as well. So like it's on the ads and blah blah blah. So it's just like a little monetary thing. But I think it'll get dealt with and he'll stay.
Cool story.
I'm
Cool
done
story.
now.
The same way
10
you
seconds.
thought,
That's all I need.
the same way you thought he signed a contract, you think it's gonna get dealt with. This is the truth of the matter. Since Hassam doesn't want to state the facts, the facts is Mo Salah's agent is doing what his agent should be doing and getting the most value for his asset, which is Mohamed Salah.
Don't stick up for agents. So.
No, I'm sorry, but his agent is doing absolutely nothing wrong in this situation.
AK is an asshole. You know that.
He's trying to get the most for his client, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
I agree, but
it's on Liverpool. It's on Liverpool to pay what he needs or move on from the man. Now, unlike other people, I don't think Liverpool would struggle if Mohamed Salah left. I don't think they would lose it. I'll be real. They might lose some goals. I don't think it would take as much effect on them as people seem to think.
This guy is so...
I'm gonna listen. Can I? Sorry, Hassam, am I allowed to say what I want to say about your football club?
You two are cute as shit. I swear.
Am I allowed to speak or should I just go quiet?
I'm just sick and tired of you minimalizing Mohamed Salah.
Okay,
Give the man the respect he deserves. Ramadan is coming, ya hayawan. Respect him.
Yo, AK, could you read the super chat and then we just keep it moving?
FSG, pay the man his damn money for fuck's sake. Listen, FSG need to pay him. If they don't pay him, Mo Salah will go. As I said, if he goes, I don't think it will have that big of an effect. But the truth of the matter is, the notion is on Liverpool to pay. It's as simple as that. Let's be real. I troll the guy. I say whatever I want about him. But the truth is, he is a world-class player. He's one of the best players in the world. And his pay should be showing that. So if the issue is him saying, I want to take home a set amount every week, no matter what, then Liverpool need to just give him what he wants, bro. I honestly don't think it's that deep of an issue. Liverpool are saying they don't want to ruin their wage structure. I get that. But sometimes you just have to think of the better for the team, man. And the better for the team is if Mo Salah stays.
Okay. What about you? What about you, Alan?
Yes.
FSG. Ask you a question.
Huh?
No, go ahead.
No, ask a question.
No, the question was going to be: do you think Liverpool bring Mo Salah's wages up to the level of like a Cristiano Ronaldo or those guys?
I think they will. You're welcome.
I hope Tottenham get tougher.
Oh, thanks, Sam.
You're welcome.
You guys done sucking each other off?
Get a fucking
you're just jealous. You're just jealous. No one likes this stuff.
Okay, Alan, the people love you. The people love you. Simple, yes. I love you, Alan. Okay,
simple.
Okay, Daps, you took the sweater off. What are you saying?
What sweater off? No,
he wasn't wearing a sweater.
I've still got it. I've still got the same jumper on, bro.
Egal, are you awake, fam?
Do you think I was naked or something, brother? I know I'm white, but fucking hell, he's not this pale. Jesus Christ.
I thought you were wearing a sweater the whole time.
Our host, unfortunately, is asleep.
Our host is highly intoxicated.
I don't know what the fuck's going on right now.
Dabs.
The question
who are we talking about?
The question is Mo Salah. Would you take Mo Salah at City?
You got no grand?
Oh.
You got no fan.
You know what? Come on, man. Of course I'd take him. Of course I'd take him. I'd take him at City, but the key is I wouldn't be willing to give him a 5-year contract on what he wants. But would I take him right now? If we could get him on a 3-year contract, there's every single club in the fucking world. He's the best player in the world at the moment. Let's be real.
Okay.
Who said that?
I can't believe
Oh, just shit out. You've got no fans.
Got no fans.
Alan said it, so
you got no grand.
We have a super chat from 1975 Jamrock, which says agents' responsibilities are two-phased. Agents' responsibilities are two-phased. Most money for their client, and as a byproduct, more money for them. Salah will sign, however, his legacy has taken.
His legacy ain't taking no hit, man.
Why is his legacy?
But big up to you for sending a super chat as well. Thank you. Make sure you like and subscribe. But his legacy is not taking a hit. Listen, this is drama that has happened with a gazillion players before. Has Wayne Rooney's legacy taken a hit, Mr. AK, because of the stuff he did
with women? It has, to be fair.
with what? Sorry.
With women, it
did his legacy take a hit when he came out and he said he wanted to go to Chelsea? Did the legacy take a hit?
No, it didn't. But then that was a
Gerrard, to be
completely
fair.
different reason, though. He said that because the
No,
club
no,
weren't
but that's
backing
what
the
I'm
manager.
saying. Legacies don't take
No, but
hits
it's
for
two different.
off the
It's,
court
again,
bullshit.
if you're gonna
man.
go down that road, it's two different things. One player did it because the team wasn't backing the manager and giving him what he
That's
wanted,
not
and the other
the
player did it
point.
because he wanted more money. Don't try.
That's not the point. The point is no, but the point is the Legacy
Rooney-
doesn't take a hit because a guy asks for more money. It doesn't.
Wayne Rooney doing what he did won Manchester United 2 more Premier League titles, and we're grateful for him.
Okay. And Salah's doing the same thing. He's basically saying, why are we not signing enough players? And that's
not
why.
what he
And you know
said,
what
though.
Klopp?
That's not what he
No,
said.
yes, he did. You know
He's
what
saying,
Klopp
I
said
want
in
more
the-
money.
One
He said, I
second,
want
one
more
second.
money.
You know what Klopp
No,
said
but
in the
he's
press
just simply
conference?
saying, I
No,
want more
because
money.
you're talking from the outside in.
I'm
I'm helping
telling
you
you,
to not. One
do
second,
you know
one
what's on the
second.
inside? Do you know
I'm
what's
helping you to not
But
get
do you know-
embarrassed.
Do you know what's happening on the inside?
Can
'Cause the
I
last
just
time-
tell you the
the
truth
last time you
before you
said-
embarrass yourself?
The last
You know what
time you
Klopp
said-
said in the press
the last-
conference?
I
AK, one
couldn't care.
second, 10
The
seconds.
last time you told
10
us you knew
seconds,
what was
10
happening
seconds,
on the
10
inside,
seconds,
you
10
told us that he was signing.
You know
So
what?
unfortunately, I don't want to hear from you on this
Okay,
occasion.
AK, okay, thank you. thank you.
You're what you think you
Thank
know is not what's really happening. So respectfully,
Okay. Thank you so much. You know what Klopp said in the press conference? He said the same exact thing. You're talking about winning leagues. You know what Klopp said in the press conference? Maybe us signing Diaz will help him stay. Because Salah, what has come out is he's questioning how much the club actually buy players and want to win. So he's questioning that as well.
That's not
Okay,
true.
that's not true. So you know more than Jurgen Klopp, who said it in the press conference.
I'm telling you what I know.
Are you Klopp's cousin, or are you Salah's cousin, or his nephew? Or something?
I'm telling you the facts. You're telling me about.
You're not telling me the facts.
The
Klopp
fact-
said
the
it in
fact
the press
is-
conference.
The fact
Anyway,
is,
big up to
Well-
1975 Jamrock, who said his
got him.
legacy has taken a hit because the fan base, surprising, is a lot more split for Salah to go if he wants unreasonable money than many thought. Listen, I'll tell you this, 1975
So it's all to do with money, right?
Top Reds on Twitter are the worst part of Liverpool Twitter you can ever meet whatsoever. Their life exists upon sucking off FSG and sucking off John Henry. They have John Henry wallpapers in their rooms. They're the bunch of weirdos who are all 50, 60-year-olds who will Photoshop your face on the pictures of porn stars if you disagree with them. So yeah.
What is
Thanks so
Salah
much
on at
for
the
the camera.
moment? What is Salah on at the
It's
moment?
all about the money. I don't know why Hissam's trying to make it seem like it's about something else. It's about
It's
the money.
not, because Rooney is Salah did the same thing as Rooney.
No, he did. No, he did not. Wayne
Yes,
Rooney didn't
he
ask for
did.
more money. Wayne
Sam,
Rooney didn't
how
ask
much
for
is
more
Salah
money.
on at the moment? How much
Stop
is Salah
lying.
on at the moment?
Don't lie for YouTube, Hissam.
Okay, guys.
He's on 210.
He wants
How
300k,
much does he want?
350,
300?
350, 400.
No, he wants 400, I think.
One of the best players in the world, especially
Why not?
with what some of the people are on. I don't think it's unreasonable.
It isn't.
Yeah, I know.
It isn't at all.
Mm.
But let me just
He's
say,
asking for more signings and for us to actually compete at the top level.
That's a lie.
They're just not trying to watch Mane and Firmino and the other bums.
Mo Salah
So,
is on 220 apparently, base salary, right? So there you go.
But
Now-
then again, as Hissam said though, he's been taking home a lot of money. Like, let's not act like he's not been getting paid what he's worth. He's been getting paid what he's worth because of the incentives. But he just wants a base salary that shows how good he is, and I don't blame him for that.
Okay, guys, just to let you guys know, we're moving on to the next topic now. And just before we do that, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
How many likes are we on now?
No. We need some.
We're on 63.
We need some more
That's all.
Hassam, to be fair, because
Hassam, take it
needs
over,
to be
bro.
double. Well, it needs to be double. It's not good enough.
Okay, guys, just to let you guys know.
sorry, what happened? I got disconnected.
One
likes
second.
need
Allow
to-
it for a second. Allow it for a second. We're
No
gonna now
problem,
talk
allowed.
about the Chelsea situation. This is possibly could be the new Chelsea owner, and in their manifesto, he's promised that they're gonna rebuild a new stadium. The Saudi ownership that the Chelsea fans were talking for is not going to be happening. That is completely off the table, and it looks like they're gonna try to what do you call it? What do you say? How do I say it? They're going to do renovations on the whole stadium, and they're possibly going to rip out everything and dig it up and build from the ground up. They're not going to move stadiums and move to a new location. They're going to try to do what they can, but there's a situation at Chelsea where the eye line has to be a certain level. So
They have to start building underground. Yes.
Yeah, so they can't raise the actual Stamford Bridge. They have to dig it up to build lower instead of building higher. It's kind of weird.
So because of where they're located, there's a certain island that has to be kept no matter what. So if they wanted to add people, they couldn't build up. So what they have to do is the same thing that was offered to Abramovich before he got banned from the country. They have to dig underground and start literally from 2-3 floors underground and build up from there.
A few people, I swear, Atletico did that, didn't they?
Yeah, Atletico's one is on. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Atletico's one is an underground pitch as well. The Wanda Metropolitano, beautiful
stadium. In a few weeks, to be fair.
Now, if you guys know, the reason why they need
Hope
to
you get eliminated.
The reason why they need to do this is because Chelsea Stadium is probably one of the smallest out of the original top 6 at this moment. Now that Tottenham have moved from where
it's a toilet seat. Let's be real. 30k people.
What is it? 40? I think it's 40. No.
What?
No,
Chelsea?
I thought 5. I thought it was.
You got the problem is
not
this where we
as
need
high
a
as that.
Chelsea fan.
What?
This is where we need a Chelsea fan. I'm saying that's the problem.
It's 45, isn't it?
That is a problem.
Yeah.
We
The
do
thing
have
is, the thing is, it's where it is. It's
So
where
they
it
keep-
is. It's where it is. It's like all the old school ground. It's like City's old ground, Main Road. It's like Liverpool's, to be fair, is still in that type of area. When you've got it's built in the middle of like a built up area, you can't expand any further. Like, so it's really they're gonna have to move, and then if they have to move so far out of London that.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys something.
There's a couple of roundabouts on Milton Keynes that are unoccupied, so they
Amen.
should find,
Amen, bro.
they should find space if they want to build.
I'm gonna tell you guys
where I
something
work.
right now. I know a couple of Chelsea fans that have told me that the Chelsea supporters, like the match-going fans that stopped Roman from originally changing the stadium or moving the stadium.
It's the pitch owners,
are going to strip
Proper
Chelsea of their name. They're going to strip Chelsea of their name because they basically own the Chelsea name.
Have it right.
So they actually own the Chelsea name or something like that. So even if Chelsea tried to move stadiums or move locations, they would have to change their club name.
So there's John Terry and some woman, I don't know who she is. She must be associated to Chelsea, are trying to form a group that whoever the new owners come in, a percentage, they work close with this group formed by John Terry and whoever this woman is to try and stop exactly that they try and look after but they need to. They need to. If they don't, then they're going to lose some of their core, probably finances, to be honest. Because a lot of there's a lot of money in that area of London. I have no doubt that they do not want to lose connections to that area of London.
I think what the best course of action is the same action. I think it was in 2017 or 2017. I think it was. I was given to Abramovich, which is simply put, rebuild the stadium, rework all the underground subways, and it's I think alone reworking the subways alone costs hundreds and hundreds of millions. The money, the figures, I was looking at it not too long ago. The figures on it are incredible. That is the only way forward for them is to tear down the stadium where it is, find somewhere to play for a year or two, and literally go 2-3 floors underground and start building from there. That is the only course of action, because there is, let's be real, Chelsea Football Club is not going to move out of London, and London is far too congested for anyone to build a stadium anywhere in it at the moment, especially the area that they're in. So to be honest, it's one of two things: either you rebuild or you go to Milton Keynes, and it's not even a joke because Milton Keynes is probably the closest place where they can find land to actually build a stadium. So
do you guys want to see the images that the architects did for?
Have you got them? Graphs with Egal, man. Stadiums with Egal, same thing.
Bro, we need a segue. We need a proper segue, Egal, man.
This is some of the renovation ideas that they were doing. So
that looks like somewhere. Hold on, that looks like somewhere. That one.
That's the old one though, isn't it? That was the one that was done like about 2 years ago.
That was the one they were going to do under Abramovich.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This is what it looks like now, and this is what they were going to change it to.
No what?
Oh, so it's gonna go from okay.
That looks like somewhere. I can't remember where it is, but that one right there looks like one.
Allianz Arena?
Yeah, it probably
no,
is.
Not even Allianz.
No. That one's different.
You know what it is? It reminds me of the one in Turkey, in Istanbul. When I went to Istanbul, it looked like that. Besiktas Stadium looks similar.
Nah, don't say that. I went to Istanbul. Besiktas.
Do you know what the thing is? Do you know what? They'd probably struggle to get planning permission for something like that in that area of London, you know?
Yeah.
No, but again, Dabs, they were given planning permission for this one. So this is the original one, and the planning permissions, everything was signed. But I don't know if you guys remember, this is when the whole assassination thing happened, and Abramovich was told to leave the country, and everything was put on hold after. So they did have full building permissions for that one, and the building permits expired in 2020 at the beginning of COVID, and they were reinstated again. But since then, Abramovich has been out the country, and they haven't actually started the build. So
for the fucking Council of London or something.
No, because I was reading up on this. I was reading up on this when I was looking at potential the new owners. I just did some looking because I wanted to know how much it was going to cost to build the stadium, and that's when I figured out that they were approved for almost everything to start building.
Okay.
Well, I'm so confused. Chelsea Life 79. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways. I'm gonna just continue. Let's now shift away from the stadium.
That is nonsense, Chelsea life. What are you talking about, brother?
Come on,
Please.
Egal's still building bridges with Chelsea. That's all it is. That's all it is.
There you go.
We've got to put up with it occasionally.
Yeah, Khaled is spot on, by the way, in the comments. It was everything was approved. The whole problem with Abramovich and the pitch owners occurred, and then obviously it was all put on hold. But I actually want Chelsea to get a new stadium, man. I think a new place to attend would be nice.
Okay, let's now talk about the fact
If we were allowed.
The Saudi bid.
If we're allowed.
Guys, the Saudi bid is off the table, and apparently the main reason why Chelsea didn't want to do it is because they didn't basically want to be owned by Newcastle. They were basically thinking the fact that the Saudi crown prince would own Newcastle, and a Saudi media company who's basically not their superior would be owning another Premier League team. It would be a conflict of interest, and that was one reason.
God bless the country I live in.
And also, they didn't want to go through. They didn't want to go through the issue. They didn't want to go through the issues of having to go through a similar situation in the case that the relationship.
Let me guess. Let me guess.
So
let me
far
guess. And Man City's owners related to Saudi to
Egal,
Newcastle's
so
owners as
far
well
off, it's
now.
not
'Cause,
even
I mean,
funny.
there must be. There
Okay,
must be related, right? Fucking hell.
It had nothing to do with the fact that they were in any relation with the Newcastle guys. Reina, which is the group that's been told to take over the proceedings, basically just said that they can't prove where the funds are coming from, and it's as simple as that. And with Saudi entities, the way they're structured, it's hard to prove where the funds are coming from, and they need to prove the funds have no relations with the Saudi government, and they can't do that. So they had no choice but to call it off. It's got nothing to do with the Newcastle owners, I'll be real, from what we know anyways.
Okay, I digress. I'll leave it over to you.
I think Egal's just reporting on what he's seen, though. Right?
That's that. All I'm reporting is that.
Yeah.
But again, I'll be real. This leaves Chelsea fans in a bad situation, because the man who's gonna take over, or who's expected to take over, is the Ricketts guy, the Ricketts family. And if we talk about scummy human beings, they are legit at the top. Like I can't think of many people or many families that have spoken the way these guys have spoken publicly, especially people in that kind of a spotlight. That have spoken the way these look. I mean, the things you've said, just go read up on them. They're openly Islamophobic. They're openly just a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Right. They're known to be very
very bad links people with the media.
Sorry?
Are they American?
They are American, yeah.
Right, okay, so they've got links with the media. Therefore, anything that we've read about the Saudi owners, they've probably leaked.
Oh, do you know what? I wouldn't even put it past that. But
it's what they do best.
It should be, in my opinion, it should be Todd Bowley, man. If I'm not a Chelsea fan, obviously, I want the worst for them. But the best thing for Chelsea right now is Todd Bowley to come in. He would be I think he'd be an owner who'd be willing to take them to the next level, because the whole consortium that he has, they are very interested in success from what they say, and that's what Chelsea need. They need someone to come in who still has the same motto of success, and Todd Bowley would be the best option.
Mike Ashley all day.
I mean, Mike Ashley would be my favorite options.
Well, Mike.
Guys, stop roasting me for knowing this stuff, man. I'll be real. I have to know this stuff.
I'm impressed still.
I have to know this stuff.
Listen, we need more likes. 120 people watching.
You know what's gonna get the people the likes? We're gonna move away from talking about Chelsea now. We need Mojo. Yo, Fatur, if you want to come on. Mojo's not here today. He couldn't make it last minute.
Is he a Chelsea fan? Yeah, send him the link.
Yeah,
we need a Chelsea fan in there.
Man. I'm not putting the link in the chat because we've seen some.
Put it in the chat.
Did you see that one the other day?
Let them all on.
Let them in, Egal. Let's get one in at a time, man.
Did any of you, man, see that one the other day?
Let's have some fun today. We got a bit of time. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, absolute madness.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Tap in.
Egal, put it in the chat. Let's go one at a time. Let's go one at a time.
Don't do it.
Let's do it. Guys, let's have some fun. What? Come on, man. Put it in the chat.
If you're gonna do it, we can. Let's do it. Okay.
We got one space. Yeah. Well, let's have some fun. Put it in, Egal. Let's go one at a time.
I sent it to Fatur. Don't worry. He's gonna come up.
We go.
Boo. Let's have some fun.
I have nothing in the chat, bro.
We want Jack. We want Jack.
Wait, Egal. Ask the chat. Do they want the link put in the chat? Ask them.
What's up, man?
Stop. I didn't expect to be come here. I was like,
yes, lad. What are you saying?
Talk to me, man. What are you saying? What are you saying about the Ricketts and like this Chelsea ownership situation as a Chelsea fan?
Look, as a Chelsea fan, yeah, the Ricketts is not surprised that about the Islamophobic comments, and also there's a mystery bidder apparently from Chelsea, from the Rain Group. Apparently, it came from the Boston Celtics owners, and the other was can't even remember. One of the Clippers consortium apparently, but it'll take time. I can guarantee like maybe around like 11 April that it'll be sorted out, because I just read the news. There's literally there's gonna be another bidder also, another mystery bidder which we don't know about yet. But at the moment, so far we got the Ricketts. We got the Ricketts. Very funny. We got the Ricketts. We got the Bowleys consortium. We got the Boston Celtics mystery bidder. And
what's the English guy? I don't know if he's still in contention.
Candy's out.
Yeah, he's out.
Candy's out. Candy's out with Candy's supposed to be with the Korean girl. Apparently, but they're not in the
personal.
They're not in that list.
Okay. How do you feel?
Who's the best option? Who's the best option for you right now? In your opinion?
At the moment, we want the Bowleys.
The Bowleys would be the best option.
The Bowley would be the best option for us.
And what would you say is the most detrimental one?
Sorry, answer AK's question.
Sorry, Egal. Which one would you say if they took over now? You wouldn't go sleep at night thinking everything is in good hands, basically.
Probably the Bowleys, man. There's not an option in it.
Mystery bidders, Elon Musk.
That would be crazy. Like, he'd sort out the stadium thing. It would just float in the air. Like,
the man said mystery owner Bowman Alanovic.
Oh, Fatur is here. Hi, Fatur.
I can't lie to you. The chat wants the link, Egal. I think you should give them the link.
I'm not losing my channel.
Hold on. Look who's saying they want the link as well. It's tapping toes, for God's sake. Come on.
It's not the real one.
I know, but we know what happened.
We know what happened on that channel, bro. We don't need to talk about it.
Listen, if you guys don't know,
if I speak, I'm in trouble.
If you guys don't know, there's a Leicester stream from from last season. I think Leicester at home, where some guy came on and showed porn during a live stream. I brought him on, so never happening again. Anyway, just so we know, Fatur, what is your take on the stadium move? Are you one of these people who are completely against the stadium renovation or move or changing of the stadium at all?
To be fair, like we can't move because of the pitch owners. We can't go anywhere. We can't expand because of the area. They got some of the local houses is there. The pitch owners. The problem is the pitch owners, though, in my opinion, because I'm one of the pitch owners buys, one of the the owners as well, and also like there's about about 10,000 people owning that pitch, including one of my close mates is a season ticket holder as well. So there's no way we literally can't move. We're literally stuck in there unless we destroy the area around it.
Would you be able?
Who owns the area around the stadium?
Chelsea pitch owners.
Oh, so they own the area, like the direct area around the stadium as well.
Okay, yeah, local houses as well.
What about the name Chelsea?
Yeah, from when I think
the houses
of it,
are mad close.
Yeah,
like
the houses are very close to the stadium.
Yeah.
I heard the name Chelsea is also owned by the pitch owners. Is that true?
Yes.
Wait, how do I become a pitch owner?
Literally £100.
I want to get in.
That's why I did.
Literally £100, and you get your share.
Oh, is it like one of them, like where you could get a Lord's title?
Yeah,
where
you get a
buy
certificate.
£15 land in Scotland.
Literally, if you buy the £200 one, you get the certificate and then you get presented in front of the stadium, isn't it?
Love that.
Okay, so let me ask you this: at this moment in time, if Chelsea were to move stadiums, they would have to change their name. Am I right?
Not really.
West London FC.
Why do we change our name for?
Because the pitch owners own the name of Chelsea.
The pitch owners, from what I've read, the pitch owners are against the team moving away from the stadium. They're not against the rebuild.
Are against the move away from the Stamford.
Yeah, they're not against the rebuild. So if a rebuild happens, they're all for it.
Sorry, can I just say something? If the pitch owners own the pitch, surely if you move, that's none of their fucking business. You're just leaving their land. Like, see you later, pitch, and we'll go.
No, but then they own the name. They own the rights to the name of the club.
They own the name.
Okay.
Mental.
You got an American owner. You can be called.
Someone fucked up that contract.
Or something like that. It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah, big up Jamrock saying everything about each individual potential buyer should be taken with a grain of salt. Each side uses the media to muddy up the other competition.
Yeah, true. That is true. That is
definitely
true.
hear that. Definitely hear that. And I did a good job reading that super chat. Big up to me. I'm joking. Anyways, let's get back onto this. I feel like everyone here, there's a level of uncertainty with Chelsea's situation. So we're going to be coming back to it regardless. But now let's move on to the big story. Last year, Chelsea, the rumors were Chelsea were going to get Haaland. The rumors are City, Real Madrid, Barcelona, every single major club in world football are trying to line themselves up to get Erling Haaland. But today there was a rumor that Manchester City have had a 600K a week pay package for Erling Haaland rejected by his representatives.
We'll speak about the other rumors as well.
I want to know what you think about that, because I know the Arsenal bullshit.
This is the narrative, of course.
I know the 1 second. I know the Barcelona Haaland to Barcelona rumors.
He's setting up the story, Daps. Come on, you're smart.
I know the Haaland to Real Madrid rumors at this moment in time are bullshit, because apparently he asked Odegaard what he thinks about him possibly going to Real Madrid. And that's where the rumors came about Arsenal, but that's bullshit also. So talk to me. What are you saying about Real Madrid?
Nah, Haaland's coming to Arsenal. Come on.
Yeah, that's been making me crease all day. Right, so firstly, yeah.
Arsenal.
You know what? I
Look at Alan.
Oh my god, that's the best one.
Go on, Dabs.
Go on, Dabs. Get it. Erling Haaland rejected Manchester City. Big boy City.
Nah, little boy City, bro. We're little boy, remember?
Here we go with the sub story, man. Just
it's right, it allows you to talk. We all love your voice.
Say it to your chat,
including yourself. So basically, right, I am one of these people with transfer window where I am like, until I see it announced on our club's website, I don't even entertain it, yeah? See how Sam's trying to steal the spotlight? Look at him. Bro, it's fine for someone else to talk for 2 minutes, innit?
Am I talking? I'm letting you talk. Me and Alan are having our own conversation.
Right, so I haven't been getting carried away on none of that with it, but in this last week, I've had information from two people, one of which I trust highly. Like they don't usually. It's from quite a big outlet, and then the other one is from somebody at the club, an old player. That it's as good as not this done, but that it is as good as done. That it's getting closer and closer. And then I see other little stories like apparently we have agreed today or yesterday to pay his agent 40 million or something. So everything I'm seeing Real Madrid say that, yeah, they believe he's going City. I believe he's going City. I don't usually jump on it, but I believe he's going City.
Can I just say something? That comment made me crease up the Only Fans Arena. Just made me crease up.
What's that?
What Chelsea should name the stadium?
One guy called the Chelsea new stadium the Only Fans Arena.
Whoa! Somebody want Chelsea's owner to be Kim Kardashian, apparently.
Listen, with the Haaland thing, if Haaland goes to Manchester City, listen, if Haaland goes to Manchester City,
it's not the sun neither.
That's the true definition of buying the league. The league is over. If he goes to Man City, then it's pointless. Yes. Just give them the league title. Yes, just give them the league title. It's actually pointless to play football anymore. Like, genuinely, it's literally just pointless. Just give them the league title, and let's fight who's the second best team from 2 to 20, because it's genuinely just impossible. How can you stop City from winning the league with someone like Erling Haaland up front? It's genuinely just impossible. So,
do you know what?
I want to hear more about this.
Go on.
I want to hear more about this.
Comments are creative. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways,
I want to hear more about this. Breaking news about Arsenal getting Haaland. I want to hear about it.
Yeah, Arsenal. Daps, your thoughts on Haaland going to Arsenal, please, Daps. I want to hear from Daps.
I want to hear from Daps.
Say it, Daps. Say it. Your thoughts on Haaland to Arsenal.
You know, read.
My ribs.
Nah, listen. There's inside sources. Odegaard and Haaland were using the same ketchup bottle when they went to the Norwegian team, and then they sat together and they spoke. And he's like, "Listen, we have this guy Mikel. You can come over. We're gonna have a great time. You get me?" And Haaland's like, No way! I don't need to go work under Pep and at Man City and win league titles. Let me go to Arsenal. That's what he said. 100%. It's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, this summer, coming to the Emirates, coming to the carpet, Erling Haaland. You get me? It's happening.
Sam, are they gonna? Do you think they're gonna make a song for him when he arrives?
Well, they'll get his cousin.
Erling Haaland. It's happening,
The
bro.
shit song, by the way.
After
You could have done better than
I
that.
can't believe I'm a part of this. Please, when you're screen recording this, can you black me out or something?
AK, are they not? They're not gonna buy Haaland? Are you crazy?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh,
See, Dabs, you see how I reversed it on him? Dabs, you see how I reversed it on him? I got your back, Dabs. You see what he did?
Oh, my ribs.
This is the reason why people.
Sterling's not coming.
The reason,
Bro, you're shameless, bro. You're shameless, man.
Wait, who remembers when they took his slippers, a picture of his slippers, and they said,
Oh,
"What is
I
this?"
have that picture too, I think. No, I don't have that picture. So they literally said a picture of his slippers was a hint in him coming to Arsenal. It was so weird.
Arsenal fans, can I just remind you guys, Arsenal fans, Hassam, remember Arsenal fans are the same ones that looked at a license plate.
It's a done deal.
It's a done deal.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the Isaac one, AK? In January?
Yes. 4 days after the transfer window, someone found the car and they said this car is a troll. He went to the Emirates for no reason.
Oh my god.
No,
unbelievable.
Arsenal fans are something else, man. I actually love them. When it comes to transfers, there's no better transfer saga than what Arsenal are involved.
It's not Arsenal fans on Twitter. It's the Reddit fans. You don't want to fuck with those.
Hold on. Can I just say one thing, bro? Go and check out your poll. That's the funniest shit. Shows it's an Arsenal channel.
What?
What did you ask in your poll this time? By the way, guys, everyone watching us right now, please don't forget to slap that like button right now. Everyone, please click like right now.
Today's poll for anyone who doesn't know what the poll is.
Someone just DM'd me on Twitter and said, "I'm watching the show. You seem to know a lot about Chelsea. Just come out already. I know you're a closet Chelsea fan."
Okay, so this is the current poll results. As you can see, 53% think Erling Haaland will not be joining Manchester City.
Start a new poll. Will he go to Arsenal?
Start a new poll right now. Erling Haaland to Arsenal. Honestly, Egal, if you don't do it, then you are not maintaining the integrity of EGTV. Right now, Erling Haaland to Arsenal poll right now. Everyone vote yes.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do Erling Haaland to Arsenal, Barcelona, Man City.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. The same thing you did for Man City. Erling Haaland to Arsenal, ? 2 options, yes, no, done.
Or no, 3 options, in your dreams being the third one.
You know what? I'm going to start off by voting yes.
Yeah, I'm going to vote
yes.
Yes,
I'm voting yes as well. Go on, Egal, make that poll right now. I'm going to ask the people in the comment section if you made the poll or not.
Okay, it's done. Already 29 votes, 69% saying yes.
Everyone vote yes, guys. Erling Haaland going to Arsenal.
Okay.
So, Egal, do you actually believe it's going to happen? You had those pictures ready to go with Arsenal, if that. Yeah. You had the ready to go. You believe it.
Understand that I do Arsenal content, so I'm gonna have pictures.
Yeah, 100. And after this poll is done, I want you to post this, because some other channels will start to ride that you actually have inside information. You're gonna start a rumor he's going to Arsenal,
No, the rumors.
Egal Romano back in action.
Wallahi, guys, you think I'm joking? They actually started the rumor based on the red slipper that he wore in a picture.
Oh wow, that's embarrassing.
No, but joking aside, listen, it's one of them moves that we needed a striker last summer. It fucked up, right? And then the last
Arsenal, you mean, or City?
No, City. Then the last month has proven we really fucking need a striker. And I feel like what's happened is they've thought, we can't wait till the summer. It's a bit like Pep, where we had to get in there early and get the deal done. And I think it's just everything has been thrown at go and just fucking get Haaland over the line. So I wouldn't be surprised if we hear it in the next couple of weeks. I did get told there's a chance we could have heard it this weekend, but we will. There's a chance it could come out as early as this weekend. And apparently they're progressing. It's got to the point now where the agent's fee has been agreed. So
Okay.
Guys, I just want to say this real quick. We have 158 people watching. We're on 98 likes. We still have one more thing to talk about. So in that time, can we please at least let's get to 110 likes, 115 likes. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
let's
man.
push it over the 100 mark. That is
Bro,
me in the
what
chat,
is wrong with you guys? The like button is free. We're giving you this amazing content. All you have to do is click the like button, you bastard. Right now, click the like button.
You get £100 if you click the like button.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There's international break, no international break. We still find something to talk about because there's so much.
Exactly. So click like.
Haaland to Arsenal.
Free.
Listen.
Anyway, by the way, Erling Haaland doesn't only have red slippers. He also wears red underwear. He has red paint in his room as well. His PS5 controller is colored red as well. So, like, I think he's actually gonna go to Arsenal, man. This thing is real. This thing is real. It's happening, ladies and
gentlemen. This is actually how funny certain journalists are. They made this whole thing based on the fact that certain fans felt like him wearing a red and white slippers meant he might be coming to Arsenal.
Don't mod the AK. What? Yeah, I agree.
That's actually messed up. Anyways, guys, all I'll say is this. Arsenal Football Club, right now, we are not in the hunt for a player like Erling Haaland, but in the future, in order for
put up Josh comment right now. Apparently his favorite women are redheads. Wow. You went there, Josh. Comment of the day from Josh. That's a fact as well. His type of women are redheads, you know, because he loves the color red and he's signing for Arsenal, people. Big up to you, Josh. Comment of the day, man. Comment of the day.
My God, Josh.
Pause.
Okay, let me just bring it back. Guys, be honest. Erling Haaland might not be in our eyesight right now.
Might not be
in your plans.
Listen,
might not be. That's an understatement.
Forget about the choice of words. Forget about the
Who
choice
do you
of
think
words.
you are as Arsenal football?
Forget about the choice of words, right? But in order for us to get back into competing and stuff, do you think we need to continue to do the getting the young players, getting the profiles that are hungry, or do you think we need to go and get some big fish?
Build the right way.
You need to keep.
That's
building.
the only way you got hope, bro. Because you're not that club. You're not that guy. You used to be, 10 years ago, you used to have a six-pack. You used to walk around. People used to look at you. Now you have a belly. You're overweight. You were good back in your day. You're no longer good anymore. So you don't attract the same type of crowd. You get me?
Why are you sending for me, bruv?
I'm sending for Arsenal. So when it comes to this whole situation, 10, 15 years ago, you were one of the most attractive clubs in Europe to go to. You're not that guy anymore. Let's keep it a buck. Haaland, if given the choice, would choose City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, all of them above Arsenal. And then you can even put in the Uniteds of the world and blah, blah, blah. So there's an even discussion for that. So
what about Tottenham?
There's about 10 clubs in the world that are more attractive than you right now. And I haven't even spoken on Juve and Inter and AC and etc. So you're a PSG, by the way. So you're not even that guy. So you have to. Haaland is not your cup of tea. He's not the person you can attract. So you're gonna have to look elsewhere.
Oh, they don't drink hot drinks.
Yeah, those guys are broke boys. Anyways, let's bring it back to City. So is it any truth, Dabs, to him rejecting the 600K a week?
I mean, I heard it was 500 on Friday. So if it's gone up by 100K in 2 days, but I heard it was 500 on Friday. Look, from what I've heard, it is at that stage where it is now in negotiations between Haaland and City. So maybe there is some truth in that. But I mean, if you're being realistic, fuck me, 600 grand a week, fucking hell.
Is it worth
it? That's a lot of money.
Agent fee for Riola, though.
No. So that's been dealt with separately. Apparently, that's been dealt with separately. Around 45 million we are paying Riola, and that's been agreed.
Is it worth? Listen, guys. Is anyone?
You can't ask us. You can't ask us that. Look.
Any player worth 600K a week?
So the easy answer to that is if you look at when Pogba moved to Man United, I believe within about a month and a half, his shirt sales had already paid off the costs and whatever. So we can't really answer those questions because when you're talking Haaland and the fact that Puma will be paying, like there'll be a lot of deals in the background going on. Puma will be paying some, like all of this is a lot of different sponsors will be helping to pay. It won't just be City solely paying the money. There'll be money coming in from everywhere. So we can't really talk on that. Is he the right fit for City is a better question.
Is he?
Are you mad? Of course he is.
Look, only time in most games, hell fucking yeah. Like we wouldn't lost to Palace or Palace. I'm not going to say Tottenham. We wouldn't have lost to Palace or Southampton or drop points against Palace or Southampton. However, how will he feel if he gets asked to hold bench against Liverpool because we need to play with a false nine? That would be my question. But only time will tell.
Simple question, genuinely speaking. And I think this links as well to the conversation. Remember we had about Arsenal and me and you agreed where we said it's not about them beating the big team. It's about them beating the small teams. Factually speaking, 38 games, you win 36 out of the 38, you win the league. Regardless, you could lose to us home and away and still win the league. So even if he slows you up against the only team in the land that can go toe-to-toe with you in a football game, you could still use him to beat the other.
I hear you, bro.
Excuse me.
I hear you, bro. But going in...
Oh, sorry, my bad. Alan, how many points did you... Alan, how many points?
6. Vibes from the smash a like.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe.
But I hear what you're saying. But going into the game against you in about 2 weeks' time, then all of a sudden, you know what? We need to dominate.
I don't even want to think about that game.
No,
honestly.
because we need to dominate the midfield, but Haaland don't want to hold bench.
If there's one fucking game in world football, I just cannot sleep before. It's that fucking City fixture, honestly.
You'll be doing a watch along. Don't worry, you love us.
You know this.
I'll be doing a watch along. If you've ever seen,
I'll be doing a watch along with Hussam that day as well.
No, you won't be. No, you won't be. There is no way. There is no way. I would rather stab myself than bring you on a watch along for Liverpool City.
Can I just say something? Breaking news, guys. Canada has officially qualified for the World.
No one gives a fucking shit, man.
Is anyone here Canadian?
Yeah, Egal does.
Is anyone here Canadian?
Egal's French.
I'm so sorry, but in the most respectful way possible. Wallahi, we don't care. We don't.
Egal, your country lost to Eswatini, so let's not even go there.
What's wrong, Egal? Looks like you smelled a fart or something like that. You're like, whoa.
Remember Eswatini? I got told they're Brazil of the African continent, but anyway. Shout out to Eswatini, man.
Congratulations,
I
Egal.
hope you guys make it, man.
We know that. Anyways, let's keep moving. Long story short, guys. I feel like City, at this moment in time, if they get Erling Haaland, everyone's over-exaggerating, saying, you know what, it's done. Realistically,
but it's done.
If they give Erling Haaland that type of wages, that is the beginning of them breaking their wage structure forever.
What? Because we haven't done it before.
No, because you do have a ridiculously high wage.
Do not worry about how our club is run. Honestly, our club's run sensationally. They'll be sorting this out. Don't worry about that. That you can come with that angle, but nah, not under our direction.
City is the best well-run club in the whole country. Simple as.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if conversations will have already happened with other players before it happened. Just like because it is run correctly, the club is run correctly. So I don't believe it will.
Also, respectfully, let's just keep the buck. Taps is a City fan. Who in the right mind, bar KDB who just signed an extension, who on the right mind can even knock on that door and even pretend to be on Haaland's level? Who? Let's be honest. Who? No one. So yeah, keep it step.
Okay. And I'm gonna open the floor to anybody here. Any other topics that you guys want to discuss before we go?
Yeah, there's Thunder Road's comment. I think it's an incredible comment. I think we need to just put it on the screen.
No, I do not live in Toronto. I live in the UK right now. Where's Thunder Roads?
The last comment.
Somalia cannot qualify for AFCON, so Egal claims Canada.
Be very careful what you highlight, Egal, because I will start throwing abuse around in every direction if you start.
I'll tell you this right now. I do not claim England. I like some of the English players.
If you have something to say about Somalia, that I will have a space straight after this show. If you are man enough, please come on there and come say what you want to say about Somalia. Dickhead.
3-0.
Second of all,
we got robbed. By the way, if you watch the game, you would know we got robbed. We got robbed. The referee.
I have never heard of Eswatini my whole fucking life.
Jordan's greatest ever footballer.
You told me, you shameless bastard. You told me you're the Brazil of the African continent. You lost to fucking Eswatini. Eswatini, have some shame. Never speak on football again.
Okay, I just want to remind you guys, Jordan's greatest ever goal scorer has 2 goals.
Okay, guys, stop.
They had VAR, and VAR said it was the correct decision, so you can hold that.
We got cheated. Just want to let you guys know.
Yeah,
from
lost
the first,
3-0 to Eswatini.
Name
one Eswatini player, AK. Name one.
Actually, I can name one. The one that scored the goal.
Guys,
what's his name? What's his name, AK?
Let's just stop
That's
right
what
there.
I thought. Thank you so much.
Let's just stop right there. I could have brought out 100 charts and stuff, but today I didn't really have too many. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna.
You know what it is with the charts thing? I'm gonna need you to you know what? When you do the charts thing, you need to play a 10-second video.
Yeah, there needs to be a little intro. Yeah, charts.
Yeah, little intro. Charts with Egal, and then you remove us all, and you just put yourself full screen with the chart
guys,
and explain.
Let me ask you this: Is there a problem? Is there a problem with me supporting France my whole entire life?
Hell no.
But still being happy that my nationality
has
qualified for the World Cup for the first time in my life.
Fuck anyone that says there is.
Well, you have the right. Well, you have the right to be patriotic, so why not?
There you go.
Listen, you have the right to support who you want. All I'm saying is, why are you supporting a country that isn't your country? I don't get it personally.
The reason why
the
reason why for me I support the France national team is because that's how I got into football. Honestly, I watched '98 World Cup. I got into football by watching the French team, and that's how I somewhat got connected to Arsenal through the French team. So to me, it's more than just supporting the team. It's how I started, how I got into football.
If Canada plays France, who are you supporting?
If Canada plays France, I would be very much excited.
That's not the question. Who are you supporting? Tell me.
Honestly, I would want Canada to do well, but I know
France. France.
So you're supporting France. Okay, no problem. 2030. 1 second. 2032, Somalia qualify. They're in the same group as France. Who are you supporting?
Inshallah.
It's a completely different thing when you're talking about like your parents.
No, but that's what I'm asking. Who are you supporting then?
Realistically, I would love it to see Somalia win, but I don't think they will.
Okay, fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us for another show. Vibes from the Six. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Why are you outroing it? Did anyone ask you to outro?
I'm sorry, this is the Hussam show. Hussam, can I outro the video?
Yeah, I give you permission. Go.
Okay, thank you. Hold tight a second. Let's just outro the video properly, and then we'll do the video, man.
Bye, guys.
Thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Vibes from the Six. It was another very, very good show. Thank you very much for tourists for joining us as well. Very short notice, but big up to yourself.
Big up for tour, man.
As always, Egal, pleasure to have you. It's your channel, it's your show. Thank you for bringing us together. Alan, always a pleasure to have you. Tottenham's finest. Daps, the show would be nothing without you.
I want to hear more of Alan next week.
And on that note, thank you guys very much for joining us.
I'm like a book. This game
listen, big up.
I knew as soon as he said Egal and Alan because he's lying. As soon as he said that, I know exactly where he's going.
Guy. Listen, as always, it's all fun and games, but you guys know Hussam is my guy. That's my brother. Thank you very much, Hussam, for coming on as well. Guys, we will see you guys on when are we? We're on Friday or Thursday, guys.
Friday.
We'll see you guys.
Saturday is Ramadan, so we're gonna have to hold that, and we're gonna go live.
We'll see you guys on Friday or Thursday, whichever one it is. Make sure you guys stay there. Make sure you guys like the video. If you're watching it on the replay, please leave a like. If you're still watching it live, make sure you like. Make sure you guys subscribe as well. Egal, let's go, man. Whichever one, just hit one.
Outro. Hit play. Chicken this week.
You didn't get the Haaland votes.
Okay, let's mix it up. Chicken.
Yes, this is the one. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching us. Please do make sure you slap the like button and subscribe. EGTV Vibes from the Six every single week, twice, ladies and gentlemen. Click like, click subscribe. Hope you had a wonderful time. Big up to